All right, David, let's switch gears. Got a little basketball on the brain. We got the lottery tomorrow. And tons of people losing their gigs in the NBA. What is it, Big Black Rumors or just like NBA Today, or what are we doing here?
Let's just call it a fast break today.
All right, I'm done. That means we don't get the illustrious and flirtatious audio. Okay, talk to me.
No, we don't get the flirtatious audio, but there's a lot of flirting going on in the NBA. Let's talk about the Suns' future for a quick moment here. CP3's future is on the line, and there's a report out there that Fred VanVleet and Terry Rozier are linked to the Suns amid Chris Paul's trade buzz.
Well, first of all, they got $143 million committed between Ayton, KD, Booker, and CP3. CP3's got $15 million guaranteed until June 20th. If you cut him by June 28th or get rid of him, afterwards it's fully vested. All I will tell you is this. I think Matt Ishbia better be real careful. Now, look, you can be as successful as you want in any realm. And I don't care what he does with state football and whatever. You have no track record of being an NBA player personnel guy. But all the reports coming out is this dude has walked in and is burying people. And he wanted Monty Williams gone. And he's going to shake this thing up. And he walked in and trumped his GM. And has basically turned James Jones into a doorknob. And he went out and got KD. All right, be very careful. Now, what do you want to know? First of all, Terry Rozier, that's your answer?
That might be their answer,
okay,
yes.
No thanks. I would tell you the first order of business is to get rid of DeAndre Ayton at all costs. There's a rift. There's an issue. He never should have been brought back. You got to get rid of him before you ever worry about anybody else.
Let me ask you this, though, because you said there's a rift. There was a rift with him and Monty Williams.
Yeah, but I think it was organizationally.
Okay.
He signed elsewhere. He didn't want to go back. They matched. They decided to bring him back. So Ayton, back-to-back years, in a Game 7 and in a Game 6, one year he tanked it. The next, he got benched. Who are we kidding? David, he's got to go. Got to go. I think there's a problem at every level of that franchise. And by the way, get rid of Monty Williams. Be very careful. Monty Williams wasn't liked by his players or the NBA community. He's loved. Be very careful. I think that's a silly move blaming him.
Well, one other, I guess, rumor you would say regarding the Suns is the Suns are exploring hiring Clippers head coach Ty Lue.
I quit.
To replace Monty Williams. What is going I mean, geez, man.
David, I admit I am guilty as anybody for wanting an owner who's going to walk in for a perceived owner who doesn't care and be hands-on. I am fascinated to see what this becomes because early on, the Ishbia thing, I didn't love the KD thing, and it didn't work.
Isn't it supposed to be a fill-out period when you become...
Yeah. Well, or hire smart people and let them be smart.
Just let them be it.
Instead, he's walked in. He's butchering everybody. He made a deal. Now he's trapped. You're trapped with Kevin Durant in his mid-30s. And they don't have any money. They don't have any draft capital. You just got rid of a very good offensive-minded head coach. And now your GM's going to quit because your GM has no say. In the words of Liam Neeson, good luck. I mean, come on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, and we can get to the Pistons connection a little bit later when it comes to Monty Williams, but there's a connection with the Bucks. They're looking to talk to Monty Williams along with the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, see, I'd never let it happen. I'll just be upfront with you. Monty Williams had 3 years and $20 million left on his deal, so call it, 6.8 a year? Great. Monty, 5 at 50, $10 million a year. Come to Detroit. We have a dynamic backcourt. You're an offensive mind. Help us. And yeah, maybe we get Wembanyama. I'm bringing Monty Williams here because Monty Williams can represent stability. Monty Williams will have players who want to play for him. Monty Williams can at least get this thing pointed in the right direction. Am I telling you he's Red Auerbach? No. But the Pistons, if you go with Kevin Ollie or you go with Bert Lee or whatever the hell his name is, David.
Bert Lee, I love it.
You know what? I just can't take it. I'd absolutely hire Monty Williams.
Yeah, let's stay right there, though, with a possible Pistons connection here because Julius Randle had a rough second round of the postseason, and Knicks fans didn't like it. They defaced Julius Randle's poster outside of Madison Square Garden after the Game 6 loss to the Heat. There's rumors everywhere that they might be trading him this offseason.
And who kicked off those rumors?
You did, sir. You did.
Well, and again, imperfect player, highly emotional. If he's on, he's going to captivate. If he's off, he's useless. Doing that in New York, that ain't going to work. But if you can get him a little bit off the beaten path, let's be fair now. Where has Randle played in his career? L.A. and New York. Get him to a place like Detroit. Could it be therapeutic, cathartic? Could we work with him a little bit? Yeah. I'm not telling you it's perfect. I don't even know what it would cost.
Scale of 1 to 10 that they actually move him. 10 would be the highest. I mean,
8.5.
Okay. All right.
I think he's moving, but I don't know. Look, a lot of what Detroit does is going to depend. I mean, hey, if the list of free agents Troy Weaver's looking at are people like Austin Reeves and Dylan Brooks, I'll sign up for the Julius Randle emotional roller coaster every day of the week. But if they get Wembanyama, that's different. I only put him on the radar because the names I'm seeing, and I'm not going at any reporters, they're doing their job. But the names are a laugh track. Like early 90s Seinfeld network TV laugh track, if that's what they're spending their free agent dollars.
It definitely is a laugh track. So let's close it out with a couple teams and what their possible future would look like.
How about Philly?
Let's talk about Philly first here, okay?
I hate to see it.
James Harden, after the game, was asked about his relationship with Doc Rivers. He says, our relationship is okay. And we all know that there's been rumors that he wants to go back to Houston.
Okay, first of all, Doc Rivers should be fired. He's played 32 closeout games in the National Basketball Association. I'm pretty sure he's 0-32. Doc's got to go. Second of all, James Harden's a born loser. Okay?
He did it again.
And I'm sorry. Oh, you want to go back to Houston? You mean the place where you burnt it to the ground and showed up looking like Al Bundy in a velour suit? No. Houston would have to be out of their mind to bring him back. He's nothing but a cheap facsimile of what he used to be. Third, hate to say it, Joel Embiid has still not been to a conference finals. And I love Joel. But at a certain point, David, he started to get that blank look on his face yesterday.
Yes,
and I'm going,
did.
Joel, Tatum is single-handedly making history. Are you here? Are you awake? Can I make one statement?
Sure.
I don't want to hear any of this process slander. They never finished the process. They fired Hinkie. They panicked. They brought in Colangelo's burner accounts. Inexperienced Elton Brand.
Got about the burner.
They made the horrible Tobias Harris deal. They made the horrible Jimmy Butler deal, and then Jimmy Buckets left. Don't. I don't want to hear it.
And then real quick, your thoughts on Bob Myers. He has a decision to make for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Here's just a list of what the Warriors are rumored to be doing. They say they don't want to trade Jordan Poole because he lost his value during the diminished playoffs he had. Draymond Green may get a multi-year contract. Kuminga wants a better a full-time role, and Klay Thompson may take a pay cut. But Bob Myers, who knows what he'll do? If
I'm Bob Myers, I'd walk away. I had one of the most epic modern-day runs you're ever going to have, and do you think the Warriors ever win a title again? I don't.
I don't want to doubt them. They did it before when I thought they couldn't, so I'm not going to doubt them.
Okay. My point is Klay's done. Day-Day's toast. Jordan Poole's going to be a radioactive contract. And let's face it, Mooney and Kuminga, and by the way, Wiseman, they had the number 2 overall pick in the draft. They darkoed it. So like the young crew that was supposed to be we got next, it hasn't worked. Now, I think Kuminga's going to be a nice player, but in order to play him, you got to get rid of established guys.
Correct.
Day-Day's got to go. Kuminga's got to get 30 minutes a night. David, it's kind of a mess, and the luxury tax bill and the whole thing. If I'm Myers, I walk away. Take a year off, maybe do a little TV, and then go to the highest bidder in a year.
I really believe that's going to happen with him.
To me, that's what I would do.
That is your NBA Fast Break.